Hi everybody and welcome to April's horror block video. Yes, it's me. I live in the UK, so shipping, I don't know. I'm not going to start whinging, but I kind of am. But I really wish that they would ship this box a couple of days earlier than they ship to the US, because I watch quite a few people here on YouTube who do horror blocks and I love watching their videos, but they pop up for me about a week before I get my box, and I just wish that they would ship this a little earlier, knowing that there is that delay in shipping for the UK, and then that way we'd kind of get our box pretty much at the same time, if not a day or two after the US, which, you know, hopefully people will not have the videos up immediately, but because people get it a week before, it's like, and I don't want to know what's in my box, because the whole point of my horror block is, yes, it's for collecting and filling my room with lovely little goodies and stuff, and the t-shirts of course, but for me it's like, it's a surprise. It's my surprise, my monthly surprise. That sounds all sorts of wrong, but it's like, I love getting this box and not knowing what's in it, and it's like a present to myself. So, you know, and I apologise if you can hear the dog barking, and I totally apologise for my appearance, because I'm actually spring cleaning, then everything had to stop because the horror block came. So I just put on some lipstick, I've got a little bit of eyeliner on, no eyeshadow or anything, and I'm looking rough. I totally apologise, but let's get onto the box. So I've actually opened the box and been through everything because, you know, I couldn't wait. But what I'll do next month, and I know I've promised this before because I used to do these videos on my other channel, I am definitely next month not going to open the box until I'm ready, and I'm going to open it on camera. But anyway, onto the box because I'm waffling. So of course we get a Rue Morgue. I'll start with this. I know we usually finish with this because it's at the bottom, but this is Rue Morgue magazine. I think this retails for about $9 or something anyway on its own. I mean, this box is probably quite pricey once you figure in shipping. I think it's about £27. It's not cheap, but it's well worth it for me. But this magazine is great. Again, we've got a lovely another like advert thing that's a really quite nice piece of artwork. I'm actually thinking of framing that up because I really like that. I think it's really nice. I mean, it's got this writing here, but I'll probably just hide that, or I don't know, cut it. But I really like it. And exciting, somebody was flicking through it in a video because I've just this morning opened the box straight away. I want to watch a couple of people's videos, but it's got an article on Scooby-Doo and Kiss. Now, if you are a Scooby-Doo fan and a Kiss fan, and I am both, Kiss have actually appeared in an episode of Scooby-Doo a while back, quite a while back, and it was really good. And then they've actually done a full-length feature animated film with them. Of course it's animated, but you know, it's a full-length feature film. We've actually got it on DVD, and we've had it since it came out last year, but we just haven't got around to watching it because we all want to sit down together to watch it as a family, because my husband introduced me and my daughter to Kiss, and we're huge fans of Kiss, and we went to see them live, and my daughter loves them. We've got this absolutely massive mural that I painted on her wall. I'll put a picture in at the end so you can see what it looks like, but I hand painted it on a wall because she really loves them, and we're not allowed to paint over that wall. I mean, she's had that mural on that wall for, I want to say, like 8 or 9 years. That is not coming off that wall. In fact, no, I probably did it when she was 6 and she's 16. So 10 years it's been on, but we're not allowed to paint over it. So anyway, I'm waffling, but there's an article about that in there. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that because, you know, I grew up with Scooby-Doo, and Scooby-Doo was, I guess, my first introduction to horror and scary things, and I absolutely loved it. And I grew up with Scooby-Doo and introduced my daughter to Scooby-Doo when she was about, I want to say 3. I got Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase on DVD from Woolworths, and yeah, I remember Woolworths when we had that awesome place. Wish it was still there, but yeah, I got that, and she fell in love with Scooby-Doo. It was like, yay. So yeah, there's an article on that which I'm definitely going to read, but this magazine's really great. It's a nice read, so it's nice having something like that, because here in the UK I probably have to order something like this to my local shop, and then I'd have to buy it every month whether I wanted to or not. This way I do get it in this box, and you know, it makes me, you know, want to read about what's coming out, and you know, it's usually pretty good. It's got some really great articles in there, so really like Rue Morgue, and I've waffled on far too much about that, but I like that we get a magazine. The next thing that we've got is a Blu-ray, which is exciting. This is the editor. Now, this was on the card last month, and I didn't know what it was, so I did a little bit of research. And it's just basically, this guy's kind of the films that he's editing together. These characters have come to life or something like that, I believe. And yeah, I thought it sounded really good, and that's what it looks like. Probably be better if I took it out of the wrapping and then I wouldn't be blinding you quite so much. Okay. Well, it's still shiny, but it's not so bad. There you go. It's got that little guy from the Human Centipede 2 in. Oh! It's the worst film I've ever seen in my life. Like, I can sit through any kind of gore. As long as it's humans, I can do anything with humans. I can't do anything with animals. I can't, because I'm just... breaks my heart. But with humans, I can just, you know, rip them apart, take the heads off. I can watch surgery things. I can watch anything with humans. But The Human Centipede 2 is the most disturbing film I have ever seen in my life. I really like the first one, because I think there's more kind of like scare to it and kind of like horribleness, like the way, you know, he captures them and they're trying to escape and all that kind of stuff, and it's not very nice, apart from the dog bit, which I don't like. And 3 is just, has anybody seen The Human Centipede 3? Eric Roberts is in it. I was like, what are you doing, Mr. Roberts, in this film? But you don't really see very much in that one gore-wise, and it's just, it's pretty pathetic, to be fair, and it's just really ridiculous. It's like the main guy, and I can't remember his name, I don't even know why, I know his name, but the main guy who plays the evil doctor, he's just like, I don't know, he's weird in the third one. He's like totally gone like wacko, and it's just, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't really like, and the second one, no. But anyway, see, I waffle so much, but the editor, and it's a Blu-ray, which is cool. Ooh, the disc is really nice, because nobody showed this. That's kind of cool. Now, if I didn't like the movie, I'd probably use that as a coaster, because that is some nice artwork on that particular disc. Look at it that way. Really cool. So yeah, definitely give that a go, and I'll definitely review it here on this channel, because I'm excited to get that, because we've had some stuff in past boxes I still have not watched. There was one that we got, and I can't remember it off the top of my head now, but I still haven't watched that. The only one I watched the Choose Your Own Death, which was not very good. And then I watched the horror shorts. Really, really enjoyed that one, actually. That was from like a film festival. That was really, really good, and I've actually watched that twice, so I did enjoy that. So it's nice to get something to watch in these boxes anyway. And I'm going to stop waffling so much. The next item is a Funko Pop. Exciting, because I've started to get these. I've got 4. Wow. I don't want a huge amount of them, but I'll show you. I've got Freddie and Jason, who are up there, but I want to show you my 2 ladies, because they're so cute. So I got Lily Munster. I love the Munsters. I grew up with the Munsters also. I want to get Grandpa and Herman. I don't think I'm going to get Eddie, but Grandpa and Herman, because Grandpa's like Dracula and Herman's like Frankenstein, therefore I don't need to get Frankenstein or Dracula. It's crazy. And this one, this is Reagan from The Exorcist, obviously. But she's so cool. She's got like the ties on her hands, and she was tied to the bed. And this is the only one that I've kept the box for, but I don't like keeping them in their boxes. I want to display mine because I'm not intending on keeping them for any kind of value or anything. I like them to display. So, but the box had green vomit on it, and I was just like, wow, that is so cool. So I've got those 2, and then I said I've got Freddie and Jason. And I'm going to do a little room tour, kind of showing some of my horror stuff. Most of it's from horror blogs, so some people might not be so interested, but I've got some artwork and some posters that I got off eBay that are really cool. So I'll definitely do like a little tour. But this one is Pinhead, or Hell Priest, because Pinhead is kind of what he was nicknamed, because he's obviously got a head full of pins, but his actual character is the Hell Priest. And he's so detailed on the chest area, and he's got the little puzzle box, the little cube of terror. And I like how this little hand's kind of like just at the side. But he's so cute. Look at those big eyes. These are so detailed. So I've only ever seen the Hellraiser films once, and that's what I was kind of saying. I can watch anything gory, rip everything apart, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to certain things, like in Poltergeist, I think it's 2 where the old man appears. I really don't like that old man. He really creeps me out. Bob from Twin Peaks, he creeps me out. And Hellraiser. I thought the movies were great, but like I said, I've only seen them once, because I saw them when I was around, I want to say I was about 10 when I saw them, so quite young. I probably want to rewatch them again now that I'm older, but oh, he's so mean. That sounds so awful and so girly, but he's horrible. But yeah, he's cool though. And just when I see him, it kind of, that's what I like about certain horror characters. I look at him and it kind of makes me go, ugh. You know what I mean? It's like that shiver of fear that you get, and I think that that is so cool. So I like him, and I like that he is now coming to join my collection. I'm not going to keep the box or anything for this one. It's nothing special, and it only has him on it, so it would seem that they only have him in the range at the moment. There are the other ones. I don't know whether they'd ever make those ones, but I guess he's really just the main character that you kind of associate with that film. So that is the Funko Pop. That's really exciting. The next thing, oh, I'm going to reach over and get the box, it's easier. We've got a little patch. Not had anything like this before, so it's kind of interesting, but this is Cthulhu. And it's actually really nicely detailed. It's got some nice shading and stuff on there, so I'm probably just going to keep this, and then if I get a couple more I might find something to put them on, or I might just find a bag that I can kind of just stitch that onto. But yeah, it's nice because it's something that we've not had and it's something a little bit different. And I'm going to do the shirt now. But this is 28 days later. I don't know why I keep on wanting to say 28 days of night. It's 28 days later. And it's red, which I like. I mean, we've had the Wes Craven shirt, that was red. And then the other t-shirt that we've had a different colour is the Jason one, which was brown. But yeah, the Wes Craven one was red and this one's red. I guess some accents of white might have been quite nice here and there, just kind of the eyes and stuff maybe. But it's got the chimp on there, and it's got the man, and then it's got the radioactive sign at the bottom. So, and I think they've changed like their shirt provider. Now it's still Shirt Punch, but I think the make of the t-shirt is possibly different. I can't remember this tag, but it just seems a little bit smaller. But I think it'll still be okay. This is the ladies' fit. I get the XL because, as you can see, they're not really huge, and I like a little bit of room in a t-shirt. I don't like them to be super skin tight. I don't know, I'm going to show you this one. This one was from Loot Crate, and it's Silence of the Lambs, and I really love it. It's the Loot Crate Level Up t-shirt, because you can get a t-shirt and it's $8 a month. And I don't think there's any postage attached to that, it's just like $8. So yeah, I got that from there, and it's really nice. I like that, the subtle kind of thing with, yeah, with the death head moth. But it's kind of like just a pattern, it's really cool. And it's a really soft t-shirt. Loot Crate t-shirts are so soft. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, t-shirts are really nice. I like this one. I'm not like super crazy mad on it, like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to wear this t-shirt. But it's kind of cool. And I like that it's red. Something a little bit different, isn't it? I like to see a red t-shirt. I don't mind, like some people say, oh, that they would like to see different colour t-shirts. I don't mind the black t-shirts. I wear a lot of black t-shirts, and black as a rule anyway. So yeah, I don't mind that. Anyway, last item in the box is the Graveyard Salt and Pepper Shaker. This one's a Horror Block exclusive. I think there's only 2 Horror Block exclusives in here. But that's what the box looks like. And then you get, this one's the pepper. And yeah, it's kind of a blue colour. I kind of wish it was more grey, but it is nice. And yeah. I'm not going to use these in the kitchen, I don't think. I think they are ceramic. They'd be prone to breakage, you know. Clumsy husband and all that, but I just kind of think I'd rather display them in my room. The skull's probably just going to be more of a display item, whereas I was thinking, yes, I know, boys are going to hate this, but I'm a total girl, but I think I'm going to put my translucent powder in this, because it's kind of like in a pot where it's just open and it tends to go everywhere when you open it, and I thought if I put it in here, I can just shake some out into the palm of my hand and use it from there. So that's something I may do, I've not decided yet. So that's the gravestone, and then there's a tiny little chip on my skull. But luckily it's just here on the cream part anyway, so I'll probably just put a little bit of something over that to kind of make it blend more in. But the skull's really nice actually. It's kind of got some quite nice shading on it. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. So I like that. And that is everything that's in the box. I was really hoping to get one of those little gold cards, because 1 in 15 boxes had the little gold card, and I've watched quite a few videos and nobody's got one yet, so I'm not sure whether it's 1 in 15, but yeah. Yeah, you can get like a little exclusive Cthulhu figure. But you do get a card, which this really annoyed me in a way, because when I first saw it peeking out, I thought, oh, I've got a gold card. No. This is a card about the upcoming phone cases. So that's exciting. I actually got an email about that, and I went on and I immediately put in what phone I've got, so that, you know, I was like, yay, phone cases, that might be quite interesting. So at the moment, where is my phone? I don't have any horror cases, but at the moment my phone is a blue M&M. Oh, he's cute. Anyway, the card. So there are 3 exclusives in this box. You get your t-shirt, which is obviously an exclusive from Shirt Punch. You get the salt and pepper shaker, and you get the Cthulhu patch, and they're exclusives, which that's really cool. Then you've got your Rue Morgue magazine and your Blu-ray, and then you've got your little pinhead, and he's really sweet. I really like him. My daughter's got the total Funko Pop bug, so she's got quite a few. I'll put a little footage in at the end so you can see the ones that she's got, because she's got them displayed in her room. But next month we are going to get something from Penny Dreadful. Now, I don't watch the show, it's never really appealed to me, but it doesn't mean that this item's necessarily going to be bad. If we get some, we might get something cool, because I do like the imagery and, you know, the cinematography of it. I like the characters, the way they look, the way, you know, their makeup and the way they are. I'm not making much sense, but I really like the look of the show, the overall look and the look of the characters. So if we got something character related, it wouldn't bother me, even though I don't like the show, that would still be quite cool. But we also get something from The Omen. I would so love a t-shirt from The Omen with, you know, Damien just kind of standing there. That would be so cool, on a black t-shirt with like grayscale shading around him. So I'm really hoping it's something from The Omen. But it's also something from Friday the 13th, which is one of my favourite franchises. I love, for me, I always say that for me it's like Freddy, Jason and Michael, and then Ghostface. Those are my 4 favourite horror characters of all time. I really like that kind of teen horror genre. My first horror film I ever saw was Nightmare on Elm Street, and I kind of grew up with all that kind of cheesy 80s horror, and I really, really love it. So I'm really excited for the Friday the 13th item, and we had the plushie, we have had a t-shirt, so be excited to see what that is, because, you know, really love it. And then Turbo Kid, which I knew nothing about, and then I did a bit of research on IMDb because I've got the app, and that actually sounds really good. I mean, I would love it if Turbo Kid was a Blu-ray or a DVD. That would be so cool, because I've not seen it. And I'd like The Omen to be a t-shirt. Friday the 13th, I'd love like an artwork piece of that, so I could frame it up and put it in my room, so that would be really cool. And Penny Dreadful, I don't know, maybe a figure or something like that. Bookends. You know, since we've had lots of kitchen items, maybe we'll move to another room of the house and have something, you know, bookends for Penny Dreadful, I don't know. Anyway, that is the box. Don't forget to stay tuned for a little bit of footage of the Kiss mural and my daughter's Funko Pops at the end if you want to see those. I hope you've enjoyed this video as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you have, and share it, because I don't have many subbies at the moment. It's a new channel and I'd love to get more people over to this channel. I've got exciting ideas coming up for a new SFX series, doing SFX makeup, and there's going to be some film reviews. I'm going to do the editor coming soon as well, so lots of video content coming soon. I know I haven't done much on this channel at the moment, been quite busy, but I definitely intend to do a lot on this channel because I'm a huge horror fan. So hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy that. So that's it today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, I'm saying the same thing twice. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you and see you all soon, and hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. And yeah, keep screaming. Bye. Okay, so this is the mural. It's absolutely huge. I want to say it's about 8 to 9 foot wide and around 7 foot tall. Excuse the other stuff that's going on around it, but I'll zoom in a minute. So we've just got it painted in silver paint. I bought special paint. Just says Kiss, and then I kind of made up this thing that just says the band that rocks the world rules the world. And I don't know whether I'd heard it somewhere. And then you've got your characters. Space Ace, I think that's my weakest one, with a name under. Demon, who I absolutely think turned out fab. Then you've got Starchild, Paul Stanley, of course, I think he turned out really well. And I think the one that turned out the best was Catman. I really like his eyes. And then it's got glow-in-the-dark stars around it. So, yeah. And then on the wall, because I'll share a couple of things here, this is the face hugger. I'd love it if they did this in the horror block. The face hugger from Alien, this actually came, it's really cute when you look at his face. Let's see if I can turn him over. There he is.